Hi there, welcome back to Janet and Patches. It's a really cold, blustery day this afternoon, so we're indoors. And I'm here to offer you some encouraging words. And if you have questions, just please text me down below. And yeah, while you're at it, why don't you press like and subscribe? Because that always makes me feel a little bit better knowing that the love that I have for you and for others is being received, because this whole thing is all about unconditional love, who we really are. And if there's anything in particular, any questions that you have, I would be glad to answer them because I've got the answers. That's confidence, because that is confidence in knowing who I am in Christ. I say Christ, I say in God, in Source, in Universe. It's like our higher being. That's what it is. Now, today we're going to talk a little bit about mantras and why mantras are good and why maybe they're not so good. Mantras is like, say, a logo, a word, a sentence that you supposedly repeat and repeat. Well, in that repetition is one is which you take, like, say, let's just use the word wonderful. Let's say that's your mantra. That's your safe place. Okay? Let's just say that's it. And just say wonderful. Now you can go one way, wonderful, wonderful. I feel wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And what is that doing? That's doing nothing. But on the other hand, if you will take those deep breaths and just relax and go into the silence, and then say to yourself, wonderful. I am wonderful. And then you feel that word and you absorb that wonderful wonderfulness. Isn't it just wonderful? No matter what your situation is, if you will just speak from your heart with that feeling of your heart, that it is just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, I just recently had some money stolen. And so what am I doing? I'm not saying, oh, isn't it wonderful that no, what I'm saying is that it is just so wonderful. It is just so wonderful that all my money is being returned to me with interest. And that's just the way it is. And so it is. And so it is. Because life is wonderful. Wonderful because you, this fractal of God, have been given the power and the authority to speak into existence what you want and how you want your life to be. And whoever this person is that has committed this stuff, you know what? I ask that they, number one, that they be forgiven. And number two, that the eyes of their understanding be open, that they were able to receive, the love of God. Because the reason why they're stealing, the reason why is because they have fear of not having enough, of greed, and that's not enough. This is separation from God, from that presence of God. That presence of God that is always more than enough, more than what we were able to even ask or think of. So no matter what happens in your life, you have been given the power and the authority. How does that happen? Because you are the eye. The eye opens the door. I am. What am you? What are you? You are the beloved. And if there is somebody that is your beloved, that you absolutely love and adored, You know, what do you do? You love, you protect, you encourage, that person, you support that person. Oh, that's exactly what God does. So when you say, I am wonderful, you are releasing that essence and that presence of God into whatever situation is in your life. And yes, I'm talking about healing. Healing is no different than anything else in the world. Everything, there's spiritual laws. It's like we have our earthly laws, but we have spiritual laws. And our spiritual laws work so differently from our 3D world because they work from love, from benevolence. Faith works by love. So how do you have faith except you know that you are rooted and grounded in love? And that unconditional love, that is what you are so worthy. You are so worthy because you are so loved. And that's the biggest issue, is not knowing that your worthiness. And that's why you have problems accepting the fact that you are unconditionally loved. So it's just take those deep breaths and practice just saying, I am so loved. I am unconditionally loved. I am love. That is a great mantra. To practice that and you become that. That's what actually mantras are for. They're not just there to just, blah, 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 blah. No, you have been given specific words, phrases, sentences, and those are the things that you speak out about yourself. So it gets from here to here, because they are supposed to be not only renewing the mind, but also healing the heart and releasing everything of the past. And that's why I absolutely love Ho'oponopono, because it is the character and the nature of God in these 4 simple words. Now, I have personalized it. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. What am I saying I love you? I'm saying I love you to God. I'm saying I love you to God myself. I'm saying I love you to those people that are in any way connected. I'm just releasing love, that frequency and that vibration into the world, into the universe. And heaven only knows we need so much more of that. And then I love you, I love you, I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Forgiveness is one of the biggest acts of freedom for yourself and other people. And when they are free from any negativity, from the hurts and from the unforgiveness, the anger, the fear, that's forgiveness. I forgive you, please. I'm sorry, please forgive me. It's to yourself and it's to all those that are involved. And then it's like, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful that I am so loved. I'm so grateful and thankful that I am prosperous, that I have divine health. I am slim, trim, and toned. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm thankful for the joy of the Lord that sets me free. Do you see and understand? This is why I love Ho'oponopono, because you don't have to go through all of this stuff about healings from the past, because you do it right there in Ho'oponopono. I love you, please forgive me, I'm sorry. You don't have to go through all the details of everything else, how you screwed up, and we all have. Let it go. Please forgive me, I'm sorry. I'm so free. Now I'm so thankful. I am so grateful. I'm so thankful. Isn't it wonderful? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And then you fill in the blank. Oh, what is so wonderful in your life? And, if you can't think of anything right now, then you know what? You sit down and you start making a list of why, and not necessarily why, but what makes your life so wonderful. And if you sit down and you start thinking about and being an attitude of gratitude, you are well on your way to a life full of your dreams and your desires. So I hope that was an encouragement. Hope you learned something from it. And so until next time, mwah, I love you. I'm so proud of you. You are totally awesome, and nothing is impossible for you. So until then, bye-bye. I love you.